revolution is on. UNN, Umbrella News Network. Hey, yeah. This is UNN, Umbrella News Network. Hey, yeah. White House Music. Kimbugwe live, yatueleza na live. Tumuulila fe live, tumubela ko fe live. Esisuna nange mbako live, kuchimbugwe live, antyampa vibe. Njagala kubuusa kw'abadde takimanyi. Kimbugwe live ye mumanyi mubamanyi. Yatubuusa gye tubadde tetumanyi. Alina bwino mungi ku UNN. Ebyobuwangwa ebyobufuzi ebyobulamu sako ne business agattamu. Ye Kimbugwe live ye best of the best, best of the best and better than the rest.
Time takes a toll on everyone, they say. Time is merciless, it won't wait for us to change. Time, I am stressing out, I can't figure out what to say. Oh, time, just give us time. Time, looking back on pictures, and I find it hard to see you and myself in places where we used.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching UNN. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are on UNN TV. Tuliku breaking news olunaku lwa leero. I think fenna buli muntu yenna Omunauganda wonna w'oli. Sawa zino Uganda is bleeding once again. What a sad moment. Katugende in our national anthem. As we think about the people who have just died in 2 bombs in the city of Kampala this day, today, this afternoon. Tell a friend that UNN is here, the Truth Command Center, and we are live.
Oh, Uganda, may God uphold thee. We lay our future in thy hand. United, free for liberty, together we'll always stand. Oh, Uganda, the land of freedom, our love and labor we give. And with neighbors all at our country's calling, peace and friendship.
Bannange mwenna gye muli olunaku lwa leero. The tears that I've cried today, I'm trying just to be strong because as a team, we are just heartbroken as to what is going on in our country. Again and again and again. For how long, Uganda, are we going to draw blood? And I don't know about you, but for me, something is fishy. Something does not add up. Something does not add up. For those of you who are not yet aware in Uganda and you've just come online, you've just finished work, I know many of us in diaspora, fenna twakamala okukola era I had to make sure tufune engeri gye tumaliriza okukola mangu wano ne tujja twogereko nammwe. Many of you are crying, many of you have got families, kwegamba bintu bingi. So far, the latest news that I have is that I'm sure more than 6 have died by now. And 2 of them are police officers. 8 have been confirmed injured, but 2 more bombs have been discovered near Buganda Road. So there's still more bombs around the town of Kampala. Banaye mugambe family zammwe zonna bave mu city ya Uganda wonna we muli baveewo. Bave mu Kampala, muve in the city, because there looks like these bombs are all over the town, and anytime they're going. Police counter-terrorism doing their best to locate all the bombs and denote them. They say here that this seems a planned syndicate of terror and possibility of more bombs planted around strategically locations and critical facilities possible. That is some of the news that we are having. So right now, every Ugandan, the message is we need to be diligent. You need to be diligent. Those of us who are in our countries, please, in diaspora, tulina families, mubakubire, making sure nti bali bulungi, mubere vigilant, buli wamu we mugenda, mwabakola mu city. Don't move around if you don't need to. Stay home. If you don't need to go anywhere, stay home. Already turano lutalo ne the junta. And many of you who are not spectators, and you know on UNN, we come raw, we come as a truth command center. We say it as raw as we see it. And the truth of the matter is something is not right. There is something strategic going on. There is something political going on. Rachi abana Uganda. This is our time. We need to demand some answers. Sikyafaayo na oba omuntu ali mu opposition oba simanya aliwa ali oba, I don't even care, because at this point I don't care about political issues. Our Ugandan people are dying. Now the question we need to ask ourselves, why are we dying now? Why have we got bombs going on in our country? And can somebody please let us know why? Can we get a better explanation than what Mr. Enangu, the police spokesman, gave us today? Can we get some better details? And Uganda, because I'm heartbroken. I'm trying to keep myself together, because Chetulabawano, Chiri just something else. Can't come out.
Dr. Andrew Takome Kaira was born on 30th January 1945. in a small town known as Nkokonjeru in the Buganda region. He is regarded as one of Uganda's forgotten heroes, a true nationalist whose love for his country sent him to an early grave. He was a lawyer and professor and had many accomplishments since 1971, with many of his accolades attained from his education and political experiences, both nationally and internationally. Significant is his doctoral dissertation titled Condoism in Uganda, which has awarded him an internationally recognized terminology now used in criminology. He joined several political organizations, including Uganda Freedom Movement, UFM, which he was the leader, the Uganda National Liberation Front, UNLF, later joining the National Resistance Army, NRA, which had once been his organization's rival. Dr. Kayiira is regarded as one of Uganda's forgotten heroes, a true nationalist whose love for his country led to his premature death. He was just 46 years old when he was assassinated on 6th March 1987 during a dinner with his close friends and 3 female acquaintances. His killers have never been brought to justice.
Oh, Uganda, may God uphold thee. We lay our future in thy hand. United, free for liberty, together we'll always stand. Oh, Uganda, the land of freedom, our love and labor we give, and with neighbors all at our country's calling, peace and friendship.
Manange, welcome back. Welcome back to UNN TV breaking news. Wherever you are watching from, we have just had some very gruesome bombs hit our country in Uganda. For those of you who are not from Uganda, 2 bombs have hit the city of Uganda, Kampala, and many people have been left injured. Many have been left injured. We're not getting any much answers from a few of some of you who have watched our videos earlier on. We've had the police spokesman give us some information as to what's going on and how the police force is out there who deal with terrorism to have looking around. And right now it's been found that it's a strategic deal, and bombs have been placed and have been found and located around the country of Uganda, around the city of Kampala. The 2 of the bombs, I'm sure some of you have already seen the videos. One of it was a young man, I think he was holding a bag on his head, on his back, and he was walking on the main road, but he was walking in the middle of the road. I think some of you have seen the video. We cannot circulate some of these things because it's been awful. I've been trying to get the pictures here to find so that we can put some of these things, but we do have to understand that Ngabwe Mmanyi rules and regulations is online and stuff. We cannot just show any videos that could be gruesome or heartbreaking to other people. Banange, I want to see your comments. You can send me out your comments, send me any information that you have. If you have any latest news, please send it here on Facebook. I'm just still looking around and waiting for more information to come back as to if there's any more information and any more any latest information going on. Ng'abantu bwe babagambye nziramu bagamba mwenna bambi, please, you need to take care of your family. People need to be diligent. Temumala gatambula tambula, temumala gabeera anywhere, because right now anything is possible in Uganda. Only in Uganda. Juzi wano twabadde ne kibaasi. Luli twabadde ne baasi. Ebintu bimeka ebigenda okubeerawo. Omanyi wano ku UNN nze saagala yingiramu nnyo kutandika kwogera nnyo about everything, the things that we try and teach ourselves here, that please just don't go by what you're hearing. Everything is not what it seems. Everything is not what it seems, because you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen next. You know how they're going to point the blame to somebody else. You know how it's going to be a whole hoo-ha about sigena kugendeyo, because mwena mukimanyi there's a little hankalete no kaleta waliwo yawereza something was going around. It's just omuntu yenna alina ekirevu timuve mu Kampala kwegamba Uganda wano wetutuuse, wano abantu we batutuusizza wano Uganda bwetutuuse to this level, to the level of our people dying like this. I've been recently asking myself, Lord, what have we done to deserve this? I've been asking you, my fellow believers who are believers of God, because you would want to ask yourself right now, where is God? Where is God in Uganda? Because kino kiyitiridde obulumi bungi. Nange Uganda tusimanyi. Let me just get you some of these pictures up for some of you. Ndowooza muyinza okuba nga temunnaba kulaba kibadde kigenda maaso e Uganda. Bannange mwenna gye mulabira olunaku lwaleero tuli wano ku UNN. Today there has been two bombs in the city of Kampala. Mwenna gye muli, if you know any news, if you have any news, please send us the news. Ffe mumanyi tuli eno mu diaspora abali e Uganda. Bw'oba oli Uganda nga gy'obeera, mutuweereze latest details zonna ze mulina. Kati bano ye poliisi yaffe bannange, bannayuganda, kati eno ye poliisi. Kati bano Lord forgive me on a serious note, but are we serious? Ugandans. Kino kye tutuuseeko. Kino kye tuliko. This is what our country is resorted to. Tetulina ambulensi, amalwaliro, mye, kino kye turizootinze. Mwebuuze lwaki bomu zino zitandise. Mujjukira mumanyi ffe tuyamba nnyo abantu, twagala nnyo okuyamba other countries, naye ng'eyaffe ebonaabona. Kati ndowooza batujjidde. Mumbuulire Abannayuganda, tugenda kukoma wa okukyusa embeera gye tulimu? Abannayuganda munaakoowa ddi okutulugunyizibwa? Ooh, I said that right. I'm so proud of myself. Can someone explain to me for how long are we as Ugandans going to continue to be oppressed, brutalized, and destroyed to this level? I could be wrong. It's my opinion. This is not Al-Qaeda, because I know that's what some people are going to come and hit us with. But Taliban, right? Bebatukubye bomb. Maybe. Anti twali tuyamba twagala kuyamba, simanyi tuyamba ba US, tuyamba baani okusitula kuba refugees okuva mu nsi etulugunyizibwa. Oh, my Luganda is getting so good, and it's because of you guys. I'm sorry, but this has the current regime written all over it. Just another plot and scheme using fellow citizens of Uganda to die because mulina agenda yammwe gye mwagala okusindika. Kagamba mwe mulaba the blood that you've already shed, and we are just going into the people that died, excuse me, this week, last year. Naye mwe temulaba mugatta dotsi oba nze nze kanze agatta doti bannange. Yeah, maybe I'm not seeing the comments. Let me see the comments. Huh? Seriously, mumbuulire. Naye tukebere ku family zaffe. Waliwo app eri ku Facebook that tells you if people are safe, because the bombs in the Nakasero, in Nakasero, of course, they keep updating everybody about the things that are going on, but everybody needs to be careful. 33 so far in the Nakasero area. A lot of people are at least are able to say they've come up to be safe. People are saying how they're safe and they've marked themselves safe if they're living in Uganda. And if you're in Uganda and you have your loved one, I'm telling you now, please check on them and make sure they're okay. Because we are in unprecedented times right now. Anything can happen. Tebannaba kulaba bombzi endala bachanoonya. So that means bombs zichali out there, so mubeere safe. That's first and foremost. But this little game that our fellow regime is doing, I'm sorry to say, but this has got politics written all over it. This has got current Ugandan politics, 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 tricks written all over this. And what hurts me the most is our community, is our people, is our Ugandans. Omuntu wa wansi kati abantu abaluzinze boda zaabwe, abaana abaluzinze emmere leero tebatunze, abantu abagenda okusula enjala, abantu ababadde injured, ogenda nabbateekawa. Ani agenda obbalabirira, ani agenda okubajjanjaba obulungi? Omanyi nti most of those people are going to end up dying over such small, oh Sarah, calm down. People are going to die over the smallest injuries because of our current health system. The health system that we are needingly so badly just asking, just someone in the government, someone, whether you're in the opposition or whether you're not in a position, can someone just build us a new hospital? Can someone just give us or renovate the current one? Can we get some new and better health services? Can we get better doctors who are being paid a good salary so that they're not asking their fellow patients ng'omuntu already oli mu kukaaba naye omuntu n'akusaba bribe because talina sente, because esente ze bamuwa teziri enough. Oh, this is painful. This is just painful. I'm so trying to keep myself together today because bw'olaba ebintu bino, you have to think beyond. Temubeera spectators. Kino kye tutry ng'ogamba abannayuganda tomala gagenda ne kye bakugamba online. Mbeegayiridde kye babagamba mu the news. Also make sure you're doing your own research and due diligence. Ugandans, these are the times that we have to do something as a people. As a people. As a people. Ng'abantu. Wano we tulina okulabira ddala nti we need one another. Bannange kigundi kyange kimbeeredde kinakyo. We need one another. Uganda, if we don't come out of our of the of obuntu bulamu, is that the right word? Inti, we are such good people. We are so understanding of one another and people. Naye ng'abantu tebali like that towards us. And let me tell you, my brother and sister, you cannot love somebody else except for you, how the right way, if you don't know how to love yourself. Half of the stories we're going to get over the next few days regarding these bombs, it's going to be things that don't add up. And many of you are just going to put up with it, and we're going to continue. And that's also going to be another memory in our calendar to remember. Naye mujjukira wano bassekujja bonna bwe baali wano nga batubuulira zibbomu ezaaliyo at the rugby club. Was it rugby club? Chadondo. Yeah, I think so. In Uganda. I sometimes fail to understand how and when you see some of our people who are dying, and you're seeing the conditions the conditions in which they are dying. The conditions in which they are dying. For how long Uganda tugenda okukkiriza obulumi buno? Tuneekyawako ddi? Well, I'm not in the studio by myself today. Era ttiimu ejja mpola mpola, ffenna tugenda kwegatta wano, nange ngenda baleka ne Liz, kati nange Liz naye. Ladies and gentlemen, let's come back after this break as I invite our mother, our Liz, our Madame President, right after this. Welcome, welcome Banange. Can we welcome Madame Liz? Hello, Madame Liz. How are you?
Hello, everyone. Hello, Sarah. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Mulimutya bannange abatuusiddwako ebisago, abafiiriddwa, abaluzinze property, mwenna bannange tubasaasira. Ekyo ekikolwa kya kunyolwa nnyo nnyo nnyo, naye simanyi Sarah gwe kiki ky'olowooza, ani ali behind these murders, you know, these atrocities. Simanyi gwe ndowoozayo eri ki, naye nze ku bisago bye tuyiseemu ffe abamu, like I can go back as far as Lugogo incident, Kabalagala, ebintu bino byakolebwa gavumenti ya Uganda. So for me, I have no doubt in my mind nti incidences zino ezihappeninze leero ziyinza okuba nga bikolwa byabo abali mu buyinza abagezaako okucreatinga fear abagezaako okuditaaringa abantu bonna abandyagadde okulabika nti bateekawo embeera gavumenti okulaba nti ekyuka, and so on and so forth. Ffe tumanyi kyekintu kibalemye. It's up to you to accept it or ignore us. Naye ng'ekintu tekitambula bulungi, sente muzibbye ne muzibba, kakati the coffers are empty. Kati, this could be a method of you getting international funding, babateekemu akasente, musobole okulaba nti mukola ki? Muzzaawo ku busente bwe mubbye. There is also the fact nti Amison erina okuendinga on the 31st. You're withdrawing your army from Amison. Kakati mwagala okuteekawo embeera nti ba-terrorist batuli bubi therefore, because that was another income. Okitegeera, bano abasajja Sarah buli awava akasente baagalawo. They're like parasites. Abalina okufeedinga ku muntu nga bwe binakuyingira mu mubiri ne bikulya ne bikudestroyinga, gwe birina okufeedingako naye ne bikudestroyinga paka lwofa. These people don't care. They do not care. Let them come out and act like they're not responsible, like they're concerned. I have not seen one wabelawo incident ebungereza Prime Minister yasooka okuvaayo okumakuma abantu, okusaasira abantu, and so on and so forth. Like we have not seen this man come out. Wabelawo kintu kyonna ekikwata ku ekithreatening entebe ye olwo ayanga okuvaayo n'akola gundi press gundi. Okitegeera.
Press release.
Press releases. Like nagezaako tukangakanga natujjukiza nti yafuga ffe twamulonda. Like we have actually gone out and cast votes okumuteeka mu buyinza. Sarah, it is really bad. Kankubulira ekintu kino kibi nnyo. Naye for 1 minute I have not sat back and thought nti guno mulimu gwa muntu mulala other than the terrorists that are in power in Uganda, because that is who they are. Bajja tuterrorizinga, batutiise, batulowozese. I mean, I've seen the footage on camera. It just doesn't make sense. It
doesn't make sense.
Hey, kati babadde batagetingani. Like if you're just going to blow up a bomb in front of at least Sarah, for me, when I look at the person carrying a bag near CPS, alabika ye yenyini si ya detonating agundi because it was in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Mubanga, like if you are really going to die trying to leave a mark, do you detonate a bomb like Mulugudo or accidentally? But somebody might have been in charge of detonating it. The civil wars leave alone knowing chichakute. So these people need to stop fooling us. You can fool some people some of the time, but you cannot like fool us all the time.
Kankuleetere nga bw'oyogera bantu tubadde tubagamba press release.
Manyi Sarah, I'm not at home. I'm still at work. Naye problem webaddewo, I'm on my phone. I cannot use the computer.
Okay.
Stream early blocked. So I'm using my phone. I might not be able to see the footage, but you try.
Okay, so let me read it to you here.
Okay.
But really, since there's something you are not Public Advisory on Security. This has been released by the Republic of Kenya. Bebat releasing the chino.
Ante anti bagambye nti naye wabaddeyo gundi kakati why is the Kenyan one going around and not the Ugandan one?
Anti kati kyembadde nkuleetera okugamba nti nga ffe tetunnaba kufunayo ka press release kaffe.
Anti kakati waliwo investigative journalist Stanley Ndawula ataddeyo post nti mwegendereze nnyo ebikolwa byaba politician mu kiseera nga kino mujja kutegeera ani ali behind these atrocities, behind these bombings. Kakati omanyi sometimes omuntu agenda ne yeerabira from a psychological perspective nti bw'oba okoze ekintu ng'oli mu nsobi, some people can just know from your behavior kubanga abantu abamu tebali good at hiding their behaviors. Kwegamba afuuka anxious, omutima ne gukuba, oba mu kifo ky'okuvaayo asharinga grief nammwe withdrawinga. Okitegeera kyova olaba nga baga nti omuntu oba wasemutte poliisi erina okubeerawo okuziika.
Kano koyogerako Liz.
Yeah, this one. It's during such times that we ought to read the politicians' posts with adjusted lens. That's the one. Agambye nti adjustinge lenzi zammwe mubatunulire.
Osonyiwa okuseka naye because this is the time. Nange kyembadde ngamba wano nga tonnaba kujja nti this has politics written all over it.
Yeah. Ate Sarah, the fact nti tekitandise leero naye tewali any vigilance. Imagine mu kulonda yayiwa amagye all over Kampala nga batevunya nga bisaanye.
Baliwa leero.
Naye bukyabafuna gundi gye bagamba nti yava Britain. Why is Britain the one looking over your security? Ng'olina giso diso biso everything. Olina n'oganda ate Britain yekwala atinze, but then Britain alerts you not to take away at the sign yonna. There is no extraordinary roadblocks ezicheckinga abantu okulaba nti baba empty nga babakwata mu mabeere nga bwe bakolanga ku biseera bya elections. Okitegeera kakati bagamba nti abantu balina kye bakimanyiko.
Exactly.
How can this person not worry nga bamugambye nti waliwo baterrorists abayingidde wammwe mugenda kufuna bombs zigenda kutulika ne watabeerawo yadde sign nti waliwo state of alert.
Yeah, because this is now a state of emergency and they've got the so-called intelligence to tell us nti bamanyi nnyo with all of their army and all of their military.
Exactly. Kakati ne weebuuza nti oba mubadde vigilant bombs kubanga zatandika okuvaako. These are not the first ones. Mu kibuga olabawo embeera yonna nti waliwo a state of emergency mu nsi yaffe. Like they're going on about their ordinary, jobs, bakola bye baagala, because they know the threat. The threat to us.
Liz, bano betulina at the moment beba to protecting.
Like akantu ako nkalabye nenkateekako bannange with 9 exclamation marks. Who is this? Nemundu emusinga n'obuwanvu.
Bannange. Kwa mulaba abanauganda mutusonyiwe nze wemba nseka siseka because I'm happy about this, but laughing at the real disrespect. It's a real disrespect to us Ugandans. And I feel, Liz, as Ugandans, maybe because live in the diaspora, when you look at something like this, you are seeing a young girl who literally does not look like she knows what she's doing, but I could be wrong. If in elections you've got thousands and the whole army and you've got like 6, 7 cars coming, just one or Juicy Bobby Obayaliwa, Nebamutekako, a whole loaded up coming for him. And you'd ask yourself today, even still now, tetunabakulaba police ngeri deployed out on the
kubanga
streets of Uganda.
kakati what they would have done wano wabeerawo bombs, maybe they're not well trained, buli ekitundu kyonna kyonna bakigala for hours. Kakati Saroli n'akugamba nti babadde basatu okuna tumusse. Sarah, these things are laughable, mukwano. Amidst the tears.
Amongst the tears.
Yeah, but these things are laughable, bannange. Omuntu okulowooza nti oyinza okukola ebintu kati ng'ebyo ye mbiyite ntya ng'omuntu bw'agamba nti it's a kangaroo court. This is madness. It's like drama, real drama to the highest order. Nti kibalemye okupanga. These innocent souls ababadde bakutte bomwezi, I don't even think they knew. Kubanga mukwano kutulikira mu bbanga. What was the target?
What was the target? Omwana atambudde, oli in the middle of the road. What was your target? Oba kyakikoze deliberately.
Takikoze deliberately. It's another person who is sabotaging. Abadde agenda gidetonatingira ndowooza mu police station munda. Nakola ki? Oli n'oba waki aginyiga. Like common sense might not be common to some. Ne waliwo ekintu ky'otunuulira kakati mu butuufu weebuuza. Okuggyako evuddeko batanatuuka nga it had a timer.
Kati yino press release musonyiwe press release bagikoze. Press release, 3 Ugandans dead, 3 suicide attackers. This was about 4:30 that I got this. So this is a couple of hours ago. This is the latest that they've got for us, Liz, apparently.
Okay.
33 victims injured, 5 critical from 2 deadly suicide attacks. We wish to inform the public that we have registered 2 separate deadly suicide attacks. So they are suicide attacks, on the 16th, 11 at 10:03 a.m. this morning and 10:06 respectively. First, the Kiabadeko Central Police. Sorry.
That's okay.
Are you okay?
Sorry. Yeah.
I continue?
Yeah.
Nebagamba, he died in that the fresh footages on CCTV clearly indicates how a male adult putting on a black jacket, carrying a backpack denoted himself. He died instantly and the spillover effect caused an additional injuries to police officers. Okay. These injured were within the section covering the point of impact and the front desk area of the police station. Then another bomb blast took place 3 minutes later at the Raja Chambers and Jubilee Insurance Building. 2 suicide bombers were clearly captured on motorcycles. They were disguised as the border riders. Carrying on themselves, they kill the spillover, damage, whatever. Then they carry on with the last couple of paragraphs. Both scenes have been concorded off by our joint counter-terror task team, apparently. You know,
after how many hours? Is cordoned off, but after how many hours? Because they need all the evidence they need. Naye nze ndabye news reporter ng'ali ddala awo atulaga ekigere ky'omuntu ekisigadde mu ngatto ne scar. Yeah, nga buli kintu kiri buli wantu wonna, and you know people were able to access the area. Crime scene cordoned off as soon as possible. Yeah, these people bali trained Sarah, bali trained mu tukuba miggo, mu kutubrutalizing, mu kuyisa abantu bubi, kutudenying justice. That is what they have gained their experience in. Yeah,
for how long?
They're supposed to protect us and our properties. Bebatuba, bebatudenying justice, bebatutta. Okitegeera. kakati bwe batuuka ku mirimu gye bateekeddwa okukola, they lack the experience. And it's so painful to think nti oyinza okunyumya emboozi nti babadde bana, the last one was killed by a police officer, otya nga bomu zikyatulika, oyo yandibadde abatuusako the rest of the gang bw'ataba nti mmwe kati alemeddwa okufa ne bagamba kati ono tumutte. Because that is what they do. Kakati bwe twagala okubuuza abantu be bakwata ku byagundi abaali baagala okuassassinatinga Katumba Wamala, what happened to them?
Till now tukyalinda oba babatta abamu babakuba, ajjukira waliwo be baafuna ne babatulugunya ennyo ne babasiba ne babasuula eyo. Tetwaddamu kuwulira kintu kyonna.
Ffe twabagamba nti eno bill gy'ayagala okuteeka mu gundi ejjawo bail, nti ayina big fish gw'ayagala okukwata amuteeke munda, amuteekeko ogwo omusango. Kati batandise okwetulisizaako bomu, kubanga balina omuntu gwe bagala okukwata omugyawo for life, osobole okutufuga as long as they want.
Please laba poliisi yaffe yeno yeri supposed okutuyamba ate nabo bambi
tobasaasira kubanga bwe baba tebalyawo ku ttaka baba mu kututugumbula, like they get involved in everything hostile. Nze sirina kwepeza ekyo ekifaananyi n'ataseka banta maabo Sarah, buli muntu yonna ali mu uniform eyo mulaba nga omutemu. The likes of the Kayihura, abo abaana baba police officers bali hostile lw'abakama baabwe. Court orders ne baziblockinga, murder investigations ne baziblockinga, amataka be bagenda ne bamenya ebizimbe ekiro, like they get involved in everything. Assassins be bazirimu. Kakati emisana ne balagira ddala nti bali partisan. Okitegeera bawagira NRM ne babeera nti elections ng'ezo, it's time to torture Ugandans. Okitegeera ne batudenying every human right you can think of. Kati nga nkene kyanga nkulaba ng'ogudde awo nga nkukola ki nga nkaaba nga bambire police officers zano bonna nkimanyi Sarah nti bonna si babi. Okitegeera si bonna nti babi, but the majority, abo majority abali involved mu politics, abali involved in robberies, abali involved in perverting the course of justice, abali involved mu butakola mirimu gyabwe.
Era kiddayo
kusanga kati ono ye muntu owa wansi abadde ku
you've hit the note where I was going to say that abana ekiruma atenze for me is nti ate bano bo rank yaabwe normally ebeera wansi nnyo, tekiddayo era ku governance kulwokubanga abantu bano nabo bayingira obubbi obwo kulwokubanga nabo tebabasasula bulungi, nabo embeera the conditions ze babeeramu.
Sarah, conditions be bazeesibiramu. You can leave the job begubanga tebukusasula.
You're right.
Kubanga ajja kuyimirira mu kkubo ku roadblock. Akugyemu ssente. Obwo sente obwo bebafuna mu nguzi na buli kimu kyonna bwe bubakuumira mu magundi. Like if you're in a job. Exactly. Kati abo tolina bw'obasaasira.
We need to wipe it out. The whole thing just needs to be wiped out completely at this rate.
Exactly.
Everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about now the ones who have been injured, Liz, the hospitals right now. The people that are...
I heard one person, Sarah, who was stabbed so many times. omuwala yali anaze omwana we n'afuluma ayiwa amazzi, and somebody stabbed her so many times, n'akuba enduulu ne bamuddukirira bamututte emulago ne bamulekayo nga balowooza bajjamuwa treatment. Bagenda okuddayo abantu benkeera ng'ali abo bamutadde katanda kuliko kasuuka, there's no mattress. Kati nga bleeding to death ali awo akankana okufaako obufi, like I think she was hemorrhaging ng'aweddemu omusaayi. Ne bamugjawo awo nga bamugamba mutoke muleete ssente. Mulago Hospital is a government hospital for goodness sake. Ne bamutwala e Mengo baba bakamutuusaayo abo bamuwa ku care. Ne bambi n'afa. Kati yeye embeera eri e Uganda tolowooza nti kubanga obadde involved mu gundi mu bomb blast nga zino nti bw'ona ogenda e Mulago bajja kuwa special attention nga bwe bakola wano nti bayinza n'okugala A&E basobole okwatendinga to them. No.
Mbadde ngamba wano abantu nti kati right now tetulina na ambulance neegi era abantu bagenda kufiiraawo ku zinguudo ezo babalekaawo era unless family member wo gw'olina ogenda omusikewo omugyewo omuyambe. For how long, Liz, tugenda kukkiriza bwe tuti ng'Abannayuganda though?
Kati nze kyeneewuunya.
Tuneekyawako ddi.
Sarah, twekyaze naye omanyi gwe Katonda omumanyi, is all about God's timing. Ekiseera kyabwe tekinnatuuka butuusi naye kigenda kutuuka. Kigenda kutuuka. It's all about God's timing. Kati bano bo bajja kukola buli kintu kyonna kye baagala kubanga zino bomb blasts bano abantu bazikolako dda. Era investigations zaabwe Kakezi mwe yafiira, given the fact nti Kakezi yabagamba nti bano abantu bemukutte si bebo. Like you have seen posts going around ti omusiraamu wazigida adduka ow'ekirevu kisale mudduke, like mwambula amakanzu because bagenda kutandika kubakwata. They frame them up all the time. Okitegeera bamala gakwata. Kakati nze njagala okutegeeza nti gavumenti ya Uganda terina weevira mu nsonga eno. Egimanyi bulungi nnyo. It's a section of the government. Oba baagala kwewamba simanyi lwaki batandise na kwetulisa. Like
Madam Liz.
Banta Masara abantu bano. Like obukodyo bwabwe bumanyi from the back of my hand. They don't surprise me. Era mbadde osinyize na kunyiga neyamba kati laba bano bagenda okufiira mu katemba waabwe. Like you know you can play a movie omala n'ogifiiramu. Yadde baga nti starter afa. Naye bano abasajja.
Naye kati balabye because also now we are no longer spectators just like that. We're not just having anything. We're not just going to take anything as it is. And I was saying to people here before you came, do not just take this as you see it. Nothing just happens. Nothing is as it always seems as you see it like that. Temulowooza nti Al-Qaeda bebali ntino bebali involved.
Batuwagaza ki Sarah? Like batuwagaza ki as poor as we are. Batukuba tubadde Somalia, Ethiopia, Sudan, batuwagaza ki?
Possibly anti tuganya okuva mu nsi zaabwe.
But that is not the case.
No.
Baliyo as AMISOM. Naye President Museveni ayingiridde ensonga za bulinzi. He thinks he's he's the alpha and omega. Nti ye politics amutegeera nnyo. Like you cannot say the politics omutegeera nnyo ng'ensi yo esinkinga. It's like a sinking ship. Temuli department mu government ya Museveni functioning. Sarah, as young as I was in politics, like I'm not a politician. We've told people that we are politicians.
Right, we're not politicians.
Tulina common sense. From a perspective ya common sense. No gamba. And as police, like is this police working in the best interest of the public? ekyo nokiteeka wali ne weebuuteekako question mark, but why? Lwaki basazeewo okukola bwe bati? Like, how can a police officer, Inspector General of Police, not conspiring into a murder of a civilian? Ostegera. Kakati nze bwe natunuulira ebyo natya Sarah on the realization nti Kawesi ya masterminding death ya Wamala. Nali so shocked nga sobola kikkiriza.
Of course, already wali omanyi the corruption naye ndooza okubeerawo ate n'obirabirako ddala n'amaaso ngo odiringa n'abantu bano.
N'odiringa nabo nga bo bagamba this woman has watched too many movies. Olwo bakaliramu babuulira gwe kyolowooza nti kitambula kyekigenda mu maaso. I can't believe temusobola kuŋŋamba bwe muti because I had to challenge them. Nga oli ayogera avaawo nti this woman, you know, she lives in the UK. She's watching too many movies. Emagamba, no, it's not movies. Byenjogerako mbitegeera. Like I'm being very observant with your behaviors. Kati muyinza kukola kikunsiruwaza. Bye mugezaako kukola mbitegeera. You're trying to frame me for the murder. Ekigenderera kyammwe sikimanyi. Kubanga tolina bw'ogamba nti nze I'm a suspect in the murder nga driver w'omugenzi tali. Okitegeera. Abadde abeera naye buli lunaku, but that day that he doesn't turn up, the guy ends up murdered. And you're not calling him for questioning. Interest yo gitaddemu nze ali e Bungereza.
Rachi.
How? So bwe batyo bwe beesiriwaza, like kati kino tebasobola na kuvaayo defending in a professional way. Simanyi lwaki bategeka ekintu tebabeera na plan B, backup plan. Tisenga kibadde kibackfires. Imagine with Wamala's case twesanga nti police teyalowooza nako tiwaliwo omuntu ayinza okuvaayo okuchallenginga death ya Wamala ne murder investigation.
Of course.
I caught them by surprise.
Yeah.
Ne batandika okushayinga away nga tebalina ngeri ki gye bayinza kidinayinga nti ekintu kino balina kye bakimanyiiko. Because you're asking questions, Sarah, there is a time I sat down and wrote 48 questions. Gamba kino kyali bwe kiti ne bwe kiti. I haven't received a response to this. I don't have an answer to this. Nti omuntu n'okwata crime of sin. Gundi pictures. N'ozibuzaabo. Scene of crime officer n'agamba nti CID, regional CID wa Jinja Road yabintuma n'angamba nti Kawesi yabyagala.
Nanti awo ye game yabwe. Pure
Kakati nze nganze with the experience I've had with the police. Tolina ngeri kigwe nga police officer oba gwe president wa Uganda bokeera nkya n'ongamba nti no game ya leero temulina kye mugimanyiiko. Bantu mmwe mulina emitima emibi temulina kye mwagaliza Uganda. You will do anything for money. Kati mugezako ku attracting international aid. Bukulwanyisa it's always about money. Abantu baffe bonna bonna babase babaserwa gundi.
Because of money.
Money. Tebasobola kukuta sente. So nti Uganda yagamba oyo omusajja oyo Omusomali this Toman yani Salim Saleh. Yamugamba gwe senga brother wosiye president senga oli luzira ku ngeri gyemubyemu sente z'ensi eno. Like omusajja takoowa.
Ate nga akyazirya.
Bali money hungry. Kakati ojja kwesanga nti bino ebyabbomu babitulisiza bagala tukipingayira mu curfew.
Batusemu zi lockdown batugambe tetusobola kujja mu kibuga mutuule eka.
Kubanga kati COVID abantu wasumulawo buli wamu. Curfew wachi. Like curfew COVID akwata nnyo ekiro.
Tumanyi nti ekintu kyonna kyafa kifu. We are not spectators. Banange, you are on UNN, UNN, UNN. Let us come back after this little break. Tugenda ndoza kumaliriza show. Ndoza tumale show any second now. Liz, what else do you want to say to our people? Actually, nga
Nze
tumaliriza show.
sirina kye mbagamba okuggyako okusaasira abafiiriddwa abantu mu incidents zino bannaye tubasaasidde nnyo abaluzinze businesses ababadde injured excluding the police kwegamba it's a sad situation for our country okuba nti mmwe abali mu buyinza okufuga kubalemye ffenna tukimanyi nti kibalemye omuntu kasita olemererwa okucontaininga security y'ensi yo obufuzi buba bukulemye olina buli katongole konna olina security olina ba advisors mutwalo you have everything Mr. Museveni naye ensi yo tefunctioninga nze I found out 10 years ago and I wanted to meet you okutegeera ani afuga Uganda era kiki ekimuli mu mutwe kubanga you have let your officers in the army, the police run riot. Ne bakola buli muze gwonna gwonna mubi under your watch and you let it. Senga incident eri genuine kyetukakasa nti teri twandibadde tuyinza okugambako nti but the president has done everything naye bino they are unavoidable kubanga ne Bungereza eno ebulaaya Europe America yonna bafunyeko ku incidents ng'ezo the security yabwe eri tight naye abantu bano bakola atrocities bayitamu olumu ne bahaminga abantu however gwe kikyo you're always aiming to gain from a situation kati kosoke wetulisizeeko bomu olowoozese amisom nti kakati bano abamagye ga Uganda tulina okubakumira wano kubanga bomu ziyitiridde okutulika genda ozitulitulize eri Somalia ne Ethiopia gye mwagala okubeera okitegeera naye leave Ugandans kubanga bantu mwe mutukoseza mutubruisinze for such a long time 40 years is a long time naye mutulemeddeko ensi ebalemye mutulemeddeko kalulu after kalulu kakati banage ba politicians engeri gye tulina okubavaako saara yeeno nti we cannot senga abasajja bano basobola ne batuwalula paka 2026 nga tetunnabajjako teri election buli munnauganda ategeere nti election is the sham it's a way for him ekyokusooka mwonoona taxpayers money for the campaigns n'okuperforming the process itself nate ne mumala obululu n'oyiwa amagye like amagye kati galuwa ku kkubo agandibadde gakuuma buli katundu konna konna mu kibuga okulaba nti tewali muntu atuusibwako bisago galuwa ng'osobola okugenda n'ohiring gundi amagye gali international oba gali foreign n'ogaleeta gakuume entebe yo in the process of kalulu why can't you do it now protecting obulamu bw'abannayuganda President Museveni olina okweddako this has to stop kino ekyokubeera awo nti buli kaseera mukola atrocities musobole okugaininga it has to stop fe abasobola okulaba ababaddeko mu bintu bino aba experiencing we are telling Ugandans ti guno omulimu gwa gavumenti I can be charged for saying it wrong but I can if I have to go to court I can defend myself atrocities zino muzimanyiiko and you're not acting like you don't. Sarah, where are you?
Wendi nnyo wano mbadde njagala obabuulire as we come into the end of the show for today bannange we need to pray for Uganda. We just need to pray for our country. I am also in agreement with you. I'm 100% this is politics And I'm not going to be a part of being a spectator in my country when I clearly can see that what's going on in our country is pure hatred, oppression, and lack of, or how do they call it? We've been stripped of our human rights. There's nothing that works in Uganda. There's nothing that can say to us that even from this, how are we going to come out of it? Ugandans, if we don't wake up and come out of the sleep we've been in, manyi UNNians boba bategeera ba UNNians baffe naye we need more. We need more of you. We need more of us. This is not about politics anymore. Nze saagala politics, siri ku bintu bya politics.
Tetuli ku bya
But let's
politics.
say
We're just
no
here to
to
point out.
politics completely, right? And be like, no voting, no nothing, because everything is dead.
Tuba boycotting.
Yes.
Tuba boycotting.
Women, why don't we get the women together?
Tuba boycotting
This place.
omukazi nawulabyeko one platform ng'oli agamba Nabakoba has to come back yatugulira amasowaani n'ebbafu ze tunaabiramu, and I'm like nebyo si byategeddwa okukola. Those are so basic. Ebyo biri basic. Oba tulina baafu genda nabire mu luzi, ebyo si bye bimutwala mu parliament okukola gulira abantu baafu ku ssente ze. Like wagenda mu gundi bagenda abantu abo ne bagetinga involved okukyusa emyaka owulira ku kisanja ne bayongezayo emyaka gya pulezidenti. Kakati tulina ngeri ki bw'abanga yakkiriziganya n'enkyusa okukyusa constitution, then oyo tateekeddwa kuddamu kuweebwa kalulu.
That's right.
There are people like Numbers abamenyeka emigongo because they try to say togikwatako. Okitegeera naye abasinga balya ssente ne babeerayo ne basirika, era abantu bazeemu ne baba voting nga bakomewo baba representing. Kakati olina ddala buli else eriko obutebe ne gundi ne tent, and I'm like what? Kati ono bino obutebe ne tent bye bimuta bimulowoleza nti this MP is supposed to be in charge of that constituency, nti kubanga aleeta obutebe obwa plastiki. Do they even know how much those butebe cost? Ate bano MPs sente ze babasasula nnyingi nnyo. Some people like us work so hard in Bungereza naye tebasobola kusasula musaala ogwo. These people go to the parliament and do not even raise their hands.
Someone grows up saying they want to become a politician nowadays, Mama Liz, over becoming a teacher or a doctor because of what we're currently seeing. Because becoming a politician is apparently the in thing. Or jafune motoka, or jafuna the money, or fune the salary, or zimbama yumba ga komedi eri wagulu. Na yefe ene bulaya singaba mani what politicians go through.
Bano basaaga Sarah nze
ekintu kyonna kyetaaga kuyiwa.
Kyetaaga kuyiwa. Abantu abayingidde mu parliament, the majority of them, they don't even know why they're there. Opposition mubeera bantu abateekeddwa, mubeera watchdogs okulaba nti ssente z'omusolo zikola ekyo kye ziba zidelegatingiddwa okukola. Tukoye okuwulira nti oli yabba 31 biliyoni oli ne sente za Semanko engalo ezo baazibba ziri baazibba like
ate zino ze baateeka mu Ugandan Airlines kati batandise okwenenya. Ate maybe we made a mistake.
Twalonda abantu bakyamu naye nga Girimana, Harimana, ani bonna bali awo kika kimu.
No, Ugandans. Enough is enough. Nze simanyi walala. Enough is really enough.
It just hurts to the bone. Nti kati omanyi ebintu ebyokufa genuinely, if there is anybody agezaako okulaba nti wabeerawo enkyukakyuka nga asazeewo kwetulisiza mu bbanga, please stop it. Kubanga kati awo mbadde nze nga nze nina ekisaawo ku mugongo nnyingira police station Bulamba.
Oh my God.
Kizimbe ku ttaka. bano abasajja bayinza okutegeera naye kati okulukuba nti guno muzannyo gwabwe they are even trying to limit the impact kwegamba scaremongering
to impose that fear
you're really going
to
to lose your life naye nga tolina na target otambula butambuzi oyo detonatingira mu bbanga how abo abantu kankubulire basaaga bali mu scaring abantu over nothing, Sarah. Genuinely, the Ugandan government is behind this. Bantu Museveni talina kyakimanyiko like mugezaako mwewambe like naye mujja kuvaako ne munaakola ku kubanga kati abantu babalaze nti babakooye.
Tetugenda kukkiriza, tetugenda kumala gaddamu kutwala ebyabaawo ku Kyaddondo ne mutulimba bannange baatukubye bannange baatutta bannange twafuna ekituufu. This is another one of their games, more games.
Yeah, they're games. They can't even hide it. Well, the reluctance. Katigo beelawo murder. Like President Ovayo Tenogamba, basajja banga abajasi bamuse. Like where is the report since then? Uli omusajja zebra gwebatta.
Yeah.
Where?
Many of them. Many cases.
Where is the report for Kagezi? Where is the report for Kawesi?
Yeah. There's so many unsolved cases. And for me, I've come to realize when the case is unsolved, then you know the murderer. Ugandans, we need to go. Liz, is there anything else you want to say to
I mean, nsasira abafiiriddwa Sarah, especially nsasira abatusiddwako ebisago. I wish the government gets involved in treating them. Ebyokusasulira abafu nze sibikiriziganya nabyo like omuntu afudde ne bakuwaayo $10,000 like $10,000 tezisasulira bulamu omuntu ne buubu badde mwavu otya. You know, and in this situation anyway, bantu batono abafudde, thank God. Nti players babwe babifiiriddemu, but I don't know, Sarah. Muntu kyayinza okwetulisizaako bomu nga talina na target gamba nti kati ngenze nasale musale like that big fish. Natulisooyo ebyenda ne biyiika eri because Ugandans have suffered because of him.
Kwa target yalibadde lwaki tagenze wali n'ayingirira ddala wali munda
oba nalinda konvoyi ya President Museveni yeetulisiza tugaa nti abadde atagetinga gundi
nti awo we not only emotional intelligence naye common sense naye kugatta dots naye not being a spectator webijjira kwa waliwo atagenda kati kutunuulira ekyo ekintu kyonna ky'ova okwogera akigamba nti bomu yazze ng'ani kikoze for what
kati bo baagala otulowoozesa nti tuli mu bulabe Uganda elumbiddwa mwe mutuliko there is no need for you to say twagamba nti mwagamba nti Britain yabatemyako nti bagenda balumba mwe temulina intelligence yammwe like Britain erina satellite looking over Uganda kibolo babuulira nti mugenda kufuna baterrorist kakate bwe babagamba how have they prepared? Bagula fire engines empya like fire engines zaabo zirabye Sarah. Oli abadde akute jet wash.
Oh my God, Liz.
Akute jet wash nga gyakiza bw'ati amazzi. Bubuzikiza omuliro bakozesa foam. Okitegeera mu mbeera kati ng'ezo. Mwajja mutya okugula ebimotoka bya tiyagasi na biki byonna.
Very good at buying all that. Bibeera nti mu zi budget zaabwe eza military and security apparently.
Security ki? Bukyabeerawo mu buyinza twali tulumbiddwako. Why now? Ebintu bibalemye ne international gundi zitandise okubalaba nti bano bafu bafeere kintu kimulemye kubanga bo bennya ensi yo bannange n'ogibba n'ogituusa ku ttaka okitegeera n'osigala kubeerawo buli wootunula wano baagala kutwalawo wali baagala kutwalawo sente zino ziweddeyo kati bajeti gye baasala eya 2021 2022 bagituuka dda mugundi kati bali ku supplementary
sente
kakati n'ogamba kiki kyekigenda mu maaso bangi nnyo buli muntu akwata ku sente agiteeka mu nnyumba ye buli akwata ku sente agiteeka mu nnyumba ye ate bali lucky nti many of us tuli eno tukale tuweereza sente on the daily basis almost kubanga eseera bw'oba gwe tuweereza waliwo abantu nga mutwala abaweereza wherever they are.
That's right.
Kubanga kati tuli all over the place. Kakati sente ezo nazo bazifunako naye buli wantu wonna tolina ngeri muntu gwotwala sente za muntu zatadde ku pensioni ye gwe n'ozikwata n'ozikozesa ebibyo n'obusente abantu bwe basodde from their pockets towards covid nabwo ne mubulya kakati omuntu ataswalanga oyo lwaki teyetulisizaako bomu. So they send these people out abagamba kati gwegenda wano gwegenda wali but before they even reach their target ne babatulisa. I don't think these people were in control of what they were carrying.
No, buno bano benyini ababadde bagisitula babadde tebalina kye bamanyi. Both they are being used. There is a boss behind them. Nga bo bali ready okweyiwayo omubiri bayiyeyo omubiri.
Naye oze baguyeyo bategedde. Kubanga nze kangubuulire Zara.
Bamanyi nti babadde basitudde bomu. Babadde bamanyi bagenda fa.
Like me, I can understand Sarah. Omuntu ekifuula omuntu suicide bomb kubanga nze bwe bambruising e Uganda ebintu byonna bye bankola. Nagamba banaye kati ntegeera bulungi nnyo omuntu akwata bomu n'agenda ne yeetulisiza ku muntu. Nagamba kangende n'abano. Kati kyenjagala okutegeera nze I have seen the footage. What was the target?
Footage eyo kandaba oba tugisooke banaye tubadde tugenda naye maybe footage tugireete mangu wano.
Target ebadde ki? Like we don't want to be fooled all the time. Tukooye. Twagala okubategeeza okubawoninga nti mulekeraawo okuhatinga bannayuganda. Mutubuuziza ekimala. Mutumazeeko emirembe. Abaana baffe mubadinayinza okusoma. Abantu mubadinayinza emirimu. Abaana bammwe wayogera nti ogenda giwa ba descendants babachwezi. Kati abachwezi mmwe mulina emirimu. Kati ate ffe mutwagaza ki?
Oh, Liz.
Sikulimba kakati bagadde okulimba nti oli abadde ayagala kuyingira ku CPS. You're lying. The guy was walking. Bayinza okuba bamuwadde ekisawo akitwale somewhere nga tamanyi nakumanya nti kirimu bomb. This man was walking like any other ordinary person. But you do not detonate yourself in the middle of a road.
Kanje balageko. I think
kati ffe tuli ku critical analysis bo balowooze nti tuli basiru tujja kubiraba at face value tubirekaawo because this is how they've trained us. Njakulira bakaba nti gavumenti bannange etuyambe ku bomu nga bwe bazitulisa.
Anaye vidiyo egaanye.
Mulangira jagireeta later, don't worry,
jagibalaga.
Baddeko nga eri clear bulungi kubanga abadde atambula mu kkubo. Had someone given him a bag Sarah namugamba nti twale ensawo wano nga walina okuyita ne balaba nti balina specific gundi.
Actually, I'm sure many of us fenna tugirabye eyo ng'omuvubuka atambula mu makati l'oluguudo ate abantu ababiri emabega ne bagenda nga bamugoberera. Alina bw'ayingidde awo ng'ayingira mu bushi awo gundi n'etulika.
Gubadde ndowooza under a tree. Bajje ku kkubo like omuntu asazeewo nti ogenda kwetta
anyway tetugenda yennya eyo yonna naye nga kubanga kyeŋŋamba nti oyinza okubeera stupid to that level okuba nti no olina bomu oli suppose okola suicide attack ate n'ogenda egwe mu makati w'oluguudo except for olina gy'ogenda naye ne migaana
kakati Sarah, it's like this. In the detective work, criminology, osooka bw'oba onoonyereza investigating a crime, walina okubeerawo motive. Kakati, what was the motive? In this case, you're detonating yourself now ofiiremu. Target, ani gw'abadde targeting?
In the middle of the road.
In the middle of the road. Someone was in charge of detonating those bombs. Era bano bafudde abafiiriddemu basaalumanya babadde tebamanyi kiki kye bakaringa oba babadde bamulimu bagumanyiiko naye nga baweereddwa specific addresses babadde balina okutwala ebintu ebyo naye ne babakola ki ne babasabotaginga kubanga kati bo ekiriwo okutiisatiisa bantu bomu zitulika kati weewunya omuntu aplantinga bomu mu baasi kati nga wali we baliira embizzi ogende otirewo abantu okitegeera kakati nze nekyala kye neewuunya maybe I haven't been following naye neebuuza nti kaakati security ebadde eri waggulu since they learned nti bagenda basuubira abantu okuba-attackinga kubanga they received an alert from Britain according to their newspapers, not the British papers, but their newspapers.
Babadde busy nga batulugunya the people of Uganda with all the different atrocities that have still been going on outside of the villages. Mumanyi abantu bonna babadde babakyata babatta babalumba mu maka gaabwe. For the last few weeks or months since we got that security intelligence come through, we've not seen any deployment in the city center. We've not seen anyone come out and talk to us about being careful and telling the citizens to be careful as to what they see and what's going on around.
Kakati boma zifuddeko olabyeko ku magye nti kodoninze ofu ekibuga.
Till now, Liz. Unless banaye mututereyo ku kifaananyi kandabe wano online ndabe oba waliwo any new naye till now I've not seen any. On top of all of that, since this whole thing happened, I've not seen one leader come out and properly talk to us about what's been going on. Apart from the police
spokesman. Behavior yaba politician. What's taking Sarah? Anyway, I wonder what time it is. Sorry.
Let's end this show banaye tubaleka tugenze mbadde njagala tusomeko wano if anybody has people bambi have commented. Esther Mukwano said, very true, Bambi. They must have not been in control, because why would someone bomb himself without any target, really? The guy must have blown up without even knowing anything. I saw that too. Omulangira Bambi saying, may their souls rest in eternal peace and all the innocent Ugandans. Omanyi Madam Liz ekintu kinuma okubeera nti in these politics, it's our citizens. Yeah. It's our people that are dying. It's somebody's grandma. Somebody's dad has just died. Waliwo omuntu eyavudde ewaka nga agenda kukola ku boda naye kati leero afudde. Era balina okatata okukwata essente ezigenda okunoonya ate ziziika oyo omuntu bayinza n'omutamufuna.
Kakati Sarah, ekyokuziika kiri fine kubanga ffenna tugenda kufa. Kakati, what is so painful about death? Ng'omuntu bw'otafudde bulwadde nga basemuse n'otosobola kumanya ani yamutta. That justice bw'ebeera denied toyinza kufuna closure. Kubanga kakati abolooza bagenda kutandikirawa bagende ku police station ki okugoberera ku investigations. Tolina w'otandikira.
Walwa Gambia, by the way, Madame Lise, you're making a lot of sense. That's the fact that those guys aren't well trained. All they know is fighting civilians. Nachinga Shimi Agambia, this is so sad to my motherland, Uganda. Please, God, make a way. Rehema, God bless you. Hello, everyone on UNN. How are you and the family? Madame Liz, thanks, and Sarah for analyzing issues critically from Gitu Ranshish.
Thank you.
Banange Amulala Gambachi. Madame Liz, you are right. Big up to all of you at UNN team. Hashtag UFCC, hashtag federal governance. Madame Liz, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If in the right governance, what would be the right thing for us to do in an incident like today as leaders? And what part would you expect the opposition leaders to play?
Sarah, like, I have spent all my adult life wano ku Bungereza. We babeerawo incidents ng'ezo very quickly. Teams zonna zivaayo first of all okukondemminga whoever is involved mu atrocity eyo oba mu incident eyo. Ne bagumya abantu bwe bagenda okukola everything okulaba nti they bring them to justice, no providing abo bafudde justice. Okitegeera? Kwegamba tewali kintu kigumya muntu afiiriddwa muntu we mu mbeera ezo nga mukulu w'eggwanga okugetinga involved okulaga nti ali concerned about what has happened, nti ali concerned about your loss. Emirundi egisinga twesanze nti they actually pick themselves up ne bagenda ku scene. Ne bava ku scene ne bagenda okuvisitinga some of the people abafiiriddwa abantu personally, and this is Britain.
Yeah.
Abantu balowooza nti wano abazungu tebakaaba biki byonna ebyo naye that is showing nti omuntu afaayo. Tekyetaagisa muntu kubeera emotionally intelligent okumanya what happens omuntu nga grief stricken, especially when ng'omuntu afudde suddenly mu incidents ng'ezo, Sarah.
Yeah.
Naye Museveni n'abeera nti wandibadde breaking news within 30 minutes to an hour of that incident, of the bombs going off.
Yeah.
N'avaayo n'abeera mukambwe nnyo. Nitumulaba nga atambula ku incident ng'oyo ogenda ku gundi ng'afudde. Ani ono kirumira?
Yeah. Yajja.
Was kirumira kwegamba kirumira abamutagetinga bali yali government basically. Yeah, Kayihura is part of it.
He knew a lot.
He knew a lot. Ate yali abachallenging ennyo. Kakati buva kwekyo mu mbeera ng'eno kino kintu kikwatagana ku nsi yonna, security ya nsi. Oli ayinza okugamba ate kakati president his life ebeera eri in danger okwesanga ku incident ng'eyo nga yagenda ku yakirumira nga tewali na magye. Abatemu yali abamanyi.
Yali tabamanyi. Obanga abamanyi naye oba era nga abamanyi era olumu olowooza nti tebaba bamanyi nti waliwo era ajja okubatagetinga ku bigambo bye baba boogera kuba nabo bakirimu.
Sarah, nze ebintu byaba abasajja byankooya. Tetusobola kugamba nti tukatulinde tusabe Mukama, like esawa za Mukama zirwawo. So it's a combination. We have to pray, we have to push, we have to do everything.
I believe tulino kusaba ate tetusaba enough. Wagambye earlier on nti no God's timing kamba bulireko waliwo nga there's something you do to provoke. We need to get to a place where we provoke God. we provoke God to move. You have to push. I'm very big to say we need to pray. Nayenga ne mundu jeri. I'm sorry.
So sorry, Sarah.
No ndimo kusaba nayenga. Ngati.
Kakati Sarah.
Mm.
Waliwo eyagambye nti abantu ababeerawo ne beeyagaliza obufuzi mbasaasira. First of all, we have confirmed temuntu yenna yenna asobola okukuba emundu n'awangula ffe gwe tugenda okuwagira
Yes.
eri n'atuwa fedro.
Yeah. Oh, you're nagambye gwendina ye.
Yeah, it was so
Ye.
interesting.
Oh,
It was quite
I
interesting.
wish I could play that audio banjirina. Naye bannange, enough is enough bana Uganda. Your level gye tulina okutuukako. We can spend the whole evening talking about it. Naye naffe tulina okgenda tweyongereyo, so that Paul can come also later on in the next couple of hours. Ayongere ku byetuleeseeko leero. Madame Liz, we thank you for today. Thank you for coming on the show. Well, we've come together just quickly because this is breaking news. We needed to. That's what we do. We've got to do what you've got to do. And this is where I'm saying what you were saying also earlier on, that we really need to fight. We really need to do something. And I feel like us women can really do something. I don't know how, I don't know when, but the truth is, until we are united, this man is not going nowhere, and more bodies shall be shed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam. Have a good evening and see you soon. Bye-bye. Ooh. Banange, that was Madame Liz. We thank you. We love you so much here on UNN. And I'm sure all the UNNian fans. Let me just read some of your comments, because truly I thank you all for being a part. Precious Malaika, I wonder when Ugandans will say enough is enough. Let's get up and fight. After all, even if we don't fight, they still kill us. Omlala Gambia, Pauline cares. Members, are we live, or am I seeing Madame Liz and Serenabs? Yes, you were live and you were seeing Madame Liz and Serenabs. God's property is saying the pain I have for my country is unbearable. God's property, do not make me cry. It's painful. It's hurtful. It's just out of this world. It's, you know, if you don't laugh, you're going to just cry. Ronnie, Kavuma, Mbu, MPs, guild president, etc. All that is bogus. Sent Bolia, more welcome, UNN members. Look here, it's painful that the government is killing innocent people. They have been telling us that they are on top of the situation. Nancy K. Agambi, they have been telling us that they are on top of the situation. They have got all the culprits. Let them tell us and explain what is happening now. Ochtegera, rachiteba tubulira what is happening now. Twagala kumanya now, church genda maso. Chisomo Chimoze, Agame, Miss Elizabeth at her best. Hashtag critical thinking. Hashtag critical analysis. Thank you so much, Bananga Unanians. We have to stand together. Yes, we are live. Mwababa Demulabawa Noku Facebook. Today, right now. But then some of your comments. I don't know why my comments are not coming up. So I need to come out of this so that I can see your comments. Avaliko YouTube also, may God bless you. Thank you for watching. Again, I can't see your comments. I don't know why. So maybe let me go find it on Facebook. But I don't have our studio line, our official studio line, Mani, because I know many of you have so much to say. So I was thinking if you do have something to say and you really want to get you just say something, on here, send me a audio on UNN. Mumpereze audio. Ngenda kuva wano mu ddakiika tulabe in 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes, if I get any audios. If you'd like to say something, you may send them on the UNN inbox. Go on UNN Facebook Live, abali ku YouTube. Muwandiike comments zammwe ngenda zisoma kati ku YouTube. Kyonna ky'oyagala nsome out and what you would like to say about what's going on. Why? Because our TV is a people's television. We are here for the people. We are all about the people. This is the Truth Command Center. So it's very important that you have your say. You get a chance to express yourselves and speak your hearts and as to what you have seen and what's been going on today. If there's any information that anybody has for me, any latest news, please, I would send it through. Katugisome tulabe oba waliwo ekintu kyonna ekipya ekibaddewo. Otherwise, sure, egenda kuggwa. Right. Already fight him. When are you starting? You told us you are ready to fight him. When are you ready to start? What about Rita, the fighter, Madame Liz and Sarah? Thanks. Freedom of speech and expression. Thank you. Gitu. Okudam peace. I'm telling you, inze bansobedde. Bani abakusobedde, dear. Nina Senyondo, thank you. Thanks, my president, Mam Liz. I'm Helen, you might be on the wrong post. Amma Esther, I truly agree with you. Yeah, listen. I know it might seem like I want to fight as a Christian person, as someone who is a believer. But ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand that sometimes you have to fight for your right. You fight for your human right, your right to freedom, your right to live. Even now in the United Kingdom, tuli mukuranira our freedom. Because many of us are saying we're not buying the whole vaccine. You're not going to make us take a vaccine by force. We are not allowing that. You are taking away somebody's liberty to choose. Somebody's liberty to choose what goes inside your body. Our leaders of the nations can have many rules and regulation and laws, but they are not God to impose them in a certain way on our physical bodies. If there's anything we have, it's the right to our bodies. That's why I'm saying we need to fight. But of course, Sarah cannot fight alone. Sarah Tagena Kujako, I'm not doing that whole going back to trying to explain to everybody about we are removing a dictator, but we still never removed a dictator. Till now, we're still trying to remove a dictator. And now we're waiting for apparently 2026 to remove him. But they maybe have even got more resources than I do. The fact of the matter is, when I say that I am for fighting, we have to fight at every opportunity. When you are planning an army or you're going to fight, not everybody is going to the front line. Era waliwo omuntu nga ye ali ready kubeera ku front line. Era nga waliwo abamu kati ng'ono the suicide bomber deciding nti ayagala agenda kufa for whatever reason. Ne reason naye yennyini tagimanyi bambi musajja wattu oba alese behind even a family oba neki. agenze kwetta, with many injured. Naye mwe temunnaba kulaba okuva bwe twatandika elections zino, campaigns zino, paka leero abantu abafudde. Wouldn't you rather omuntu ono afa, tufa naye nga tumanyi nti tukoze tulina kye tufunyeemu? Kati mwenna mumbuulira Abannayuganda abampuliriza olunaku lwa leero, bameka mu mwenna tufunyeemu ki mu mwaka guno gwonna? Tufunyeemu ki? My fellow Ugandans, enough is enough. That's all I can say. Enough is truly enough. Thank you guys for watching today. I thought someone might want to send an audio. Asia Nabs, Wabula Museveni, Yachawa Uganda Walai. And when it comes to politicians, they are only after filling their stomachs. That's very right. Yee, Yarabi. That's Asia Nabs. Thank you, Asia. Waliwo Darwin Jacks Ramus or Damu Peace Munange bano teberimbye bitooke bye bigwa. Darwin, all I'll say to you, may God bless you. May God truly bless you. Nze, I'm fighting in the spiritual realm. That's where my battle's going to be. And I know that when if I can ignite my Father in heaven, mwemulinde. Era bagenda okulwana, bagenda barwane, bajja kulwana at the right time. Naye era olutalo luno terugenda kuggwa paka Abannayuganda balekeraawo okuyisaamu abantu amaaso ne mujja mu online comments nga tewali nothing more to say but to look at people. Ubwenge. Thank you, Gitu. Ubwenge. Darwin, ubwenge means when somebody comes to talk nonsense and lies. Naye natulimba nti it's the truth. Ubwenge. When somebody nebajja nebakola bomb, suicide bombs in the middle of a road, numuntu nafa, a number of people injured. Naye ne mutugamba nti mugenda kujja mutugambe ki? Mutugambe ki? Bannayuganda mulekeraawo kubeera spectators, and that is the bottom line. That is the bottom line. You cannot just don't take everything as you see as it seems. Thank you for all of you who have watched today's show. Thank you for those who are also spectators of UNN to see what we are going to say and what you're going to take back. And as I'm going to end the show with our Ugandan anthem, may God truly, truly be with all those people who have lost their family members, who have died in today's suicide bombs. And may God bless you, my Uganda. Thank you for the show, and see you in the next couple of hours because Paul is coming live.
Oh, Uganda, may God uphold thee. We lay our future in thy hand. United, free for liberty, together we'll always stand.
Thank you, and good evening and good night. May God bless you.
The revolution is on. NUNN, Umbrella News Network. Hey, yeah. This is UNN, Umbrella News Network. Hey, yeah. White House Music. Kimbugwe live. Yatueleza no live. Tumuulila fe live. Tumubela ko fe live. Esi suna nange mbako live. Kuchimbugwe live. Antiampa vibe. Njagala kubuusa kw'abadde takimanyi. Kimbugwe live ye mumanyi mu bamanyi. Yatubuusa bye tubadde tetumanyi. Alina bwino mungi ku UNN. Ebyobuwangwa ebyobufuzi ebyobulamu. Sako ne business agattamu. Ye Kimbugwe live ye best of the best. Best of the best and better than the rest.